I'm Hans.
And I'm Franz.
And we want to pump you up.
Yo, what a game! Oh man, should not have went our way. Oof, what a game. Hello everybody, it's your boy Conquest here with another deck tech. Today we're looking at Boros Auras, an aggressive deck centered in red and white, using the Prowess Creatures, Mouse Package, and Optimistic Scavenger to provide a quick clock to our opponent's demise. Cards include Sheltered by Ghosts, a powerful aura that allows us to remove problematic permanents, as well as buff our own creatures and provide some protection with the ward. Additionally, we have Ethereal Armor, which has been a focus of the boggles and enchantment-based strategies since the dawn of time. Using Monstrous Rage, the roll token generated not only provides benefit from being an aura, but also gives our creatures trample. Finally, we have Shard Mage's Rescue, which provides hexproof temporarily for our creatures as sort of protection, as well as Demonic Ruckus to generate card value should our creatures go to the graveyard. The land base is a simple 6-6-4-4 split, 20 lands in total, making for a very clean and hopefully simple opening. Sideboard options include 4 copies of Torch the Tower. These are useful against the aggressive red decks, and also shooting down Llanowar Elves, which has now popped up in the format since introduction of Foundations. Urabrass Forge is a fantastic card against the control matchups, where their sweepers will not take out the artifact. We also have Lithomantic Barrage. This card is perfect for those Oculus decks and the blue-white tempo strategies, as well as shooting down random angels that might be pesky annoyance. Exercise and Get Lost both serve a similar role in targeting problematic creatures and enchantments that may have been missed by the power of Torch. Rest in Peace is a very powerful card, useful for taking down graveyard-centric strategies that seem to be popular in this current format. And that's the deck tech for the day. We'll see you guys in the matches. Love your faces. Hey there, it's your boy Conquest. We're back with some best of 3 standard Boros Auras. This is not necessarily what I would call most keepable, but I don't want a mulligan, and just we're gonna pray for a white source. Oh, there it is. See, sometimes it's just better to be lucky and not good. Now, when it starts off with a Pain Land, black green, could be seeing this. Is this L's? Don't know yet. What's our best line here? I kind of like playing the Scavenger, attacking with the Swift Spear, getting an extra damage, and there's no way they block here, right? Very incentivized. And we'll just drop Demonic Ruckus on plot, so we can cast that for next turn. Archdruid is good, but if we can get, we don't. Well, let's go Scavenger. Is it target mouse? Cancel. Keep up our white just in case. This also allows us to get 1 extra point of damage in by attacking with the Scavenger. Again, they're not going to block with the Archdruid. Oh, 6 damage is good. I'm not necessarily worried about the interaction coming from our opponent, but we are somewhat worried about our opponent just having a litany of lords, and they seemingly do. I feel good for this. It's a 5/5. Now, that does help us a little bit. Shelter by Ghost, obviously, on the Swift Spear. Take out one of the Visionaries. Although the Archdruid probably would be better. I think we take out one of the Visionaries. We get 3/3. You can flash in the Shard Mage Rescue to kind of like, aha, get you. They block with 4/4. So I think we'll do that. Opponent's effectively at 4. Now, what's our best card to draw here? I'm not entirely sure. So we get to exile a card of our hand, which, yes, it's a Manifold Mouse. Not the end of the world. Quite the interesting elf to be playing. Kind of like the reverse Elvish Visionary. Last time we saw elves. And Glissa is First Strike and Death Touch. So that's a problematic card. I don't know how we beat that. Helps a little bit. So 2... I think we're okay. We're not, like, good, but I think we're okay. Obviously, Glissa is a problem, but we don't have a whole lot of options. I don't know what else we're supposed to do there besides exactly what we did. Diversify our threats and attack as many creatures as possible. Well, smart. Very good. And we drew 2 lands. I almost want to show those off. That's game. We die in the crackback here. 8, 14, another Archdruid. 18, yeah, that's cool. So what happened there? We drew too many lands. You know, and then our opponent just kept doing their things. Like, we need to have torches, I guess. Our best bet. Else we can even think about. So pick up the Return Triumphant, and maybe even the Shard Mage Rescue. I think our opponent's playing. We pick those out. Maybe bring in Get Boss. Drop a Ruckus. We have lots of creatures. I think so. Got beat by elves. Game 2. Well, now that we're on the play, maybe a little bit of a better start. You know, seeing the Heartfire Hero is a good look at. Out of all the cards we could have saw, that is definitely one of the ones most exciting. Especially against this matchup where I'm not expecting a whole lot of counterplay, or I guess interaction. And we're gonna torch your maybe not the smartest idea, but at the same time, we still have a backup piece of removal in Shelter by Ghosts. We really cannot afford any more land draws with this start.
We are farmers. Bum, bum,
Yeah, that's honestly one of the worst things I could have imagined to see. It doesn't get worse than that, honestly. In a 20 land deck, we've already had 5. Like, we need any sort of interaction slash just more pressure. And what we got going on right now is not good enough. Sure, you get the battlefield forge. Get me. So they can block. Buy themselves on their turn. We just let that happen. That's what it is. Let them block. We can't give a trample or anything right now, so that's fine. Rather just take what we can. Now, what are we worried about? Is this an instant speed? Yeah, so just play the mountain. go. If they have another card to make us discard, we can just torch in response. So, torch in response. It's not pretty, but this is what we're doing. Our opponent.
That was easy.
We're going to game 3. Now, again, I think we're in the best position. We just want to be able to bring, foot to gas the entire time. I think this is the same list we're going to run. Get Lost is, I guess, our backup, pieces removal of 9 and 10, or potentially big creatures like the Arc Druid or Visionaries. This is scary. We're gonna... Ooh, that's a spicy keep. All right, I'm gonna go hard for a hero. They are making bodies. Good. Four power. So the target would be a thing. 3. Do some quick math here. We go Optimistic Scavenger into Monstrous Rage. They block. How big can we make the Heartfire Hero? So it would be targeted, but it would be a 2/2. Scavenger would be 3/3. The thing would be 4/4, and then +2/+. So if we get 2 damage in, then we'd get another 6 damage in, and we wipe their board. Is that worth it for? We still have a creature, right? We still have 2 creatures, plus one of them's a challenger. I think that's actually a fine play if they take that. So we're gonna go here. If they want to give us their whole board besides 1 token, I think we're okay with that. Otherwise, we're still just fine with this, too. I'm actually counter here. I know this is actually 1 more damage if we put it on the hero, but I'd rather have, again, diversified threats, even with this guy having trample. Who knows, maybe they did bring in a piece of removal, and we'd feel real stupid if all we have left is a 1/1 into this. A white source untapped would be legit awesome. I know we don't have any tapped plans, but... Inspiring Vantage, Battlefield Forge, or a Plains off the top would be crazy sweet. Allows us to double spell both like Sheltered Ghost and Ethereal Armor, which I think would probably win us the game. All I know is for sure we're definitely getting rid of that Arc Druid. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, get out of here. Is it game over? I don't know, but it feels like it. Alright, opponent. Our Heartfire Hero, if it dies, you take 10. And if you exile it, you need to have the word.
That was
good.
Easy.
GG's for us. That first game, it was a little scary, but we definitely managed to turn the corner in 2 and 3. Go Heartfire Hero. Alrighty. We are in with some more best of 3. Boros Auras. Your boy, Conquest versus Papa. I say that with a question mark because, like, my dad would definitely never play me. Right. Is this hand, like, amazing 10 out of 10? No. But it does have Challenger and Sheltered by Ghost and Monstrous Rage, which, it's better than what we've been seeing, especially with, that game we had to ball against 5. Alright. Blue-white. This could be interesting. Do we have any speculation as to what we're going to be facing? Is it going to be the tempo deck, control deck? That weird, like, I don't know, tokens, caretakers, whatever, with some control, like backup control? Just attack, right? boring as that is. I guess we could second challenger. They could temporary lockdown and we could have nothing, but that'd be it, right?
Nope.
We're fine with that. So this looks like it could be the control deck. Into play tap lands, counter spells. Could be the Oculus deck. Oh, deification. Use a Planeswalker tap. Planeswalkers you control have hexproof. As long as you control a creature, if damage does what Planeswalker control will be dealt to you results of. Wow. Alright, so anyone else never seen this card before? Liliana. Alright, I'm interested, but also... What? Oh, hold up. We're gonna keep our creature. I'm just gonna go straight up Shelter by Ghosts. I know it's weird, but at the same time... This is only until end of turn, right? Yeah. We're better off playing this. I just don't want to lose our board to Day of Judgment next turn and then not have a creature in the hand. That'd be showing no clock. That was weird, though. I've never seen this deification card. Very interesting. Is this from, like, March of the Machines? Aftermath or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. Legitimately, I've never seen this card be played. Some sort of weird Planeswalker control. Okay, so they have the ward, they get their thing back. Go them. We have lethal next turn, so we just take it. Red, white. Sure. Let's. Alright. So, I have no idea what our opponent's trying to do. Some sort of Planeswalker control deck. Do we bring in the Barrage? Like, Liliana is obviously not white or blue, so it's not going to be helpful there. And then... Get Loss can deal with Planeswalkers and the Urbis Forge. That's probably our best bets. We get rid of the Demonic Ruckuses, the Return Triumphant, and probably... go with that. Take out those, bring in the Get Losts, the Forges. Take out one extra card. You know what? I think it's going to be Ethereal Armor, if anything. It's going to be the Win More card in this strategy. You know, if they have removal, then it's just pretty good. And if having 2 or 3 of them is not going to be better than having just 1. So yeah, I think that's the card we take out. Bring in 3 Forge and the 2 Get Lost with Planeswalkers and... Oh, we've had some good matches today. Chair keeps on slipping. Right. I'm for it. Even if they have an answer for our challenger on 2, hopefully we get to drop the Forge on 3.
No! God!
Oh, that is unfortunate. Luckily, we do have the Get Lost, so I think maybe we lead with that. Passing the turn feels awkward, but I don't know with a whole lot of other options. So now you're here. I think we try to get lost on the Authority.
Nope.
So, yeah, we're in a position now where obviously this Forge is kind of dead now. We could have cast the Get Lost on our turn when they didn't have... Oh, wow. That's good. When they didn't have the counter magic up, potentially. Authority, but completely invalidating our Forge here, though. Not sure what our best draw is. Is Untap Land good with Manifold Mouse? That comes to play tapped, so probably not. Interesting. I think we go... We just double spell here, right? Try to get any sort of momentum. Yes, they both come into play tapped. Yes, they can attack even though they have haste. Yes, our opponent has options to both board wipe and removal. So make us a discard a card. They make us a discard a card, I believe it's just completely dead unless we find... Yeah, see, that's... What we're worried about is them just having board wipes. This Forge is completely dead. And this game might be very much slipping away from us. Right. 2 bodies, 18 life. Let's see. One has 3 cards left. They make us discard a card. I believe the answer is actually early armor. Could be wrong on that one, but it feels like Kaito. It's playing a Kaito. Discard. Yeah. So we definitely want... Okay, that's... Banana's good. So which one's more important for them? I think giving... See, the thing is, if we exile Kaito, we have to use the Monstrous Rage to kill Liliana. If we exile Liliana... I think this is safer for us. I'm big dumb. We didn't have to do it that way. We could have done it that way if I wanted to. We're gonna put the double strike. Whatever. Alright. Our opponent's on top deck mode. They don't have a 5th land for... Yeah, that's really good too. Now they can just make us discard. See, this is why I 100% should have went the other direction. Killing the Liliana. And... I don't know if we can win now. Again, if they go, like, discard anything relevant, I think we're fine with that. Kaito again. This is, our opponent's obviously getting some really good draws here. Yeah, sure. Not doing anything. As much as I'd love to do anything with that. Oh, wow. Yep. Hard opponent. One card is... Love. If our chair stops slipping. Okay. What you got? What can it be? Surveil 2, draw a card, have it be... They have so much power to find something relevant. Anything relevant, to be honest. We are, like, we have so many live draws. Then again, they only surveilled one card, and then they drew that card. So one went to the graveyard, and the one was on top. Drew it. So obviously it's good. It does something right, that's meaningful right now. Feel very much at the mercy of whatever our opponent wants to do. I almost want to move 3. This game's getting away from us. It's also ridiculous that how much value they've got accumulated so far. Right, well, maybe we can juke them with this land. Maybe a little overcommit. Plus winning from Liliana is much more agreeable than the -2 right now. -2 is the thing. That Authority of the Consoles had a 3rd Kaito. Yeah, well, this one's the other one. It's no good either. This is painful. We need very, very specific draws and our opponent to just kind of stumble for a bit, but that hasn't happened once. Sunfall. Nope, that's game over. We're conceding. Moving on to game 3. It's over. We did not get to stabilize. Not near enough in time. Holy crap. Forge seems really bad against Authority of the Consoles. So I'm going to actually take those out. That card actually might be completely dead nowadays, if that's going to be the case. We might have to, reevaluate what we do with it. I'm taking the 2 and then the 2 exercise, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Rough. We could have brought in the Lithomantic Barrage as well to deal with the Kaitos. But I'm just still flabbergasted by just how crippled we were by Authority. 5 lands in our opener is terrible, but we were also, again, we can't afford to be down on a card, on the play against the control deck. Need to be aggressive here and also be able to actually play creatures and draw well. But I don't think we're gonna get there. I don't see us drawing. Happen all day. So poor. That's so poor. 20 lands and we're up to 6 already. Not good, guys. I would have loved to just take this deck down on like turn 3 or 4. That's effective the game. Sacrifice a creature. We have nothing left in hand. It's over. And it's Jover. That's so sad. Like, so many lands, and it just, effectively beat by 1 Liliana. Because we only had 1 creature. You can't, we can't hexproof that. We can't, there's no real counterplay to us sacrificing it. When we only have the 1. Another Liliana. Our opponent has had, I would say, exceedingly good draws, considering what we saw from the top of them. I know they did get to surveil that extra land, but they still ripped like multiple Kaidos off the top into... Right, well... I'm assuming he's going to spend the 4 mana to destroy that with any 2 mana spell, and then proceed to, put the lily back down, make it start another card. This game's over. That's we had no clock. No clock. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop. It's over. See you guys in the next one. Alright, we're back with some Boros auras in best of 3 standard. See if we can scratch out yet another win, or if we will be betrayed by the shuffler and draw 12 lands and 3 spells. We do that sometimes. Alright, Athne Airy. Not a good start. Alright, sure. I think the card we're gonna get rid of in this one here is actually armor. We would very much appreciate if we could get a couple creatures to actually stick. What do you guys reckon our best line is? Do we go for the Manifold Mouse into the Rage, or the Sheltered by Ghost into... Now, they could very much cut down right here, make us feel all sorts of sad. Go for the throat. Interesting. So Mockingbird copying their Siren to get another map token. That's kind of cool. That's... I know it's weird to put it on the hero here, but we want to trigger that first, so that we can go through. Do we even care? Take care of the bigger one. Attack with a 3/3. They block, sure. Now they can't kill the hero without having cut down. Exactly cut. Take out the challenger instead. It's fine. We are allowed to then... I think we do. It's Manifold Mouse. Go to combat. Target here. Double strike. Now they probably have another piece of removal at the 4 mana spot, so we're another go for the throat or whatever have it. They have enough to kill the hardcore hero, but we do get another 4 damage in that way. Plus we give... Interesting. Interesting. It's close to lethal. So... It's tough. If we sacrifice the Manifold Mouse, or sorry, the Heart for Hero, yes, we get to shoot our opponent in the face for 4, then have a creature that has Double Strike and Trample next turn for attacks. It's actually not big enough. Oh, it's just big enough. So I think that's the answer, right? We're hoping that they don't have... Just hoping they don't have a... So that brings them to, leaves them at 1 HP, right? It's terrifying too. That kills them. They're tapped out. We just do this main phase. That was a little lucky. That was a good draw for though. Double strike, trample, 6/5. That'll do it. Alright. Black blue, like the mid-range decks, got Liliana's. This probably has the demons and stuff in it too. The Unholy Annex and like that playthrough. hard to see. They don't have the white in there, so I think we're actually safe to bring an Order Brass Forge. I can't believe how much authority the consoles actually completely validates everything we got going on. So let's take rid of the Ruckuses, bring in the... This feels like it's probably okay, but I don't think we actually want to. So it's probably just going to be the Forges. I think we can also drop one Ethereal Armor and bring in the 2 exercises to exile both the large demons and the prominent enchantments like the room stuff. I think that's the best bet. And if they have like Oculus or whatever, then we'd have still have an answer to that. It's 5/5. Yeah. Alright. On to game 2. Our hope here is, I was gonna say like 1 minute creature, but this is so close to being good. You know, if we get the second land here, it's gas. Mulligan. I think we try to keep it. Just hope for land off the top. We're at 36% chance. 19 lands in the deck. Go for it. Get to your pick. More than likely the Forge, right? Just don't have an answer for that. So we do have a hero, but hopefully we can draw a land, because if we don't, we're definitely hurting. Island. Cut down. Makes sense. Alright, well, Scavenger. Not good, but it's not terrible. Attacking. We are deep into the list, and no, if they go like land into Liliana, like we're definitely hurting. But I don't know if they can attack necessarily, because if we draw the land, I would say we just kill them or kill the Liliana max swing. So they have to have something else. It's not. It's pretty good. Finally, a second land. We just Challenger, attack for 2, counter honor and block it with something else. Because it could be like any of the flash creatures. You. Yeah, sure. They have it, they have it. I'd rather them use the 1-for-1 now. And then us be able to maybe have a third land next turn. Have both rescue and the other 2 drop up. I'm okay with this, only because, you know, we are locked to our 2 mana right now. Keep attacking. I think they thought about blocking for a second there. Interesting. Again, we can't Sheltered by Ghosts yet, as much as I want to. Now the real question is that how much time do we have? Do I have time to cast this Challenger attack? Get countered or killed? Do I have time? Probably. It's fine. Again, it's not great, but it's fine. One hasn't like tapped out. He coming back to, you know, a majority of our hand, but what are you gonna take? The third creature? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh man, I really want to cast the Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah. This is problematic. Like, being stuck on 2 has not been good. Our third land here, like, obviously changes our entire play patterns up so much. We have to go for it, so if they have it, they have it. Mm-hmm. We had to. Like, we didn't have an option, right? We've been stuck on nothing for so long. Oh, wow. They have one card left in hand. This is it. This is the draw. If we have land next turn, we are so we're not out of this, but we have a good chance. That's good. That is very good. All right, all right. Land, 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 land. One time, one time. Yes. Okay. We have to keep up the mana for rescue just in case. That's tight. Taking 3. Yo, yo. Monstrous Rage. Can't trigger a spell? That's fine. That is fine. Do we... I want someone to take the 2 extra points of life gain here. They walk away with this game. Sure, resolve all. All right, we're taking 5. One doesn't have like pump. What are they? All right. Yo, that's huge. This it? Card in hand? What's your card in hand, man? Last card? Yo, what a game! Oh man, that should not have went our way. What a game. Awesome. Hey there, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you like the content, or you just want to support me in any way you can, the best way to do so is by liking and subscribing to the channel. You can also drop down to the comment section down below. Let me know what kind of deck you'd like to see next. Until the next time, love your faces.